Okay, here we go. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Read, Living the Dream!
Let's read!
Why do you do that?
Because
it's me, Duhad, and that's Sound Speed!
Ooh!
And there's Cabral! And there's Wonderbolt! fucking top
Is that like
class.
a Pringles commercial thing?
And there's Lightning Rabbit. Buy Pringles today.
So we're reading Living the Dream, Chapter 29, Learning.
Sponsored by Walkers.
Let's read.
Let's read.
Let's read.
Honey came in and she caught me red-handed reading with the guys next door.
Let's read. Jason.
Jason?
John!
Picture
Right.
this as
John.
and fake, making us just melt our brains. How could
Right,
we
okay,
be
we're done. We're
beings?
done. We're done. We're done. I'm out of the hospital. Oh, baby. Okay. Anyway, sorry it took so long. Me and King Cuball was working together on making the audio video. Here it is, done in his voice only. I'll be helping in Chapter 2. But did you just realize that he said that he took so long writing this chapter because he was working... Would you put the fucking crisps away? I swear to God.
Hey, go fuck away.
Why are you like putting the bag right up to the microphone and eating them?
He's trying
No,
to use his microphone.
Nowhere else to put it.
Well,
Put it on the fucking ground!
Put it in your pocket.
I swear to God, I can
Ground?
hear it.
Who puts crisps on the ground?
You put the bag on the ground and you reach down when you want to get a crisp, and then you put it in your mouth and you put your hand over your mouth while you chew.
Just put it behind the computer monitor.
I'm not that athletic. I'm not going to reach down to get the crisps.
Athletic. Put it in your shirt.
Christ. Anyway, you were saying Sound Speed.
Right. You ever realize how he was like, oh, you know, it took me so long to write this chapter because me and King Cube are working on a video that only he voice edited and uploaded.
Yeah. Badly, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, just put that back together and you have the video. Enjoy it as much as we did. Also, short chapter because of the video I didn't work on. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Fuck you.
Chapter 29. Here we go.
Where's my guitar?
I stood up and dropped the guitar. I let out a loud sigh and rubbed my hands together.
Like Duhad.
Yeah. Sorry.
Go.
One day. Yeah. Damn it! It's harder than I thought to learn how to play the guitar. Oh, wow.
Don't
Really?
I spent
Okay,
years teaching myself.
You mean to tell me it's really hard to learn guitar in 10 minutes with no instructions?
You know, we're
I
sarcastic,
spent a
but
good half an hour learning this.
I'm actually vaguely surprised that Gyricon, as, like, Mary Sue that he is, did not just instantly pick it up.
Hey, you have a good point,
It's a
actually.
little
That is
surprising.
impressive. Yeah. I looked around the empty room.
Who am I talking to?
Yourself.
I laughed a little to myself. Learning the guitar is not easy, unless you have a teacher. That is really fucking easy, and if you still
Oh,
can't
yeah.
pick it up, you're horrible.
It's true.
Teacher. I got it! Peter said he would teach me.
When?
Fucking
Did he?
problem solving, apparently. Okay.
Okay. I walked out of the room and looked around. Where's Twilight?
So she can teach me guitar, right?
I like the idea of Gyricon kind of turning to the camera and going, "Where's Twilight? Can you help me find her?"
She's hopping around in the background. Gotta find that hoofprint. That's the first clue.
Backpack,
I'm the map.
backpack.
I'm
is
the
full of
map.
marijuana.
I'm the map. I'm
the
the
map. The map.
Oh, God. I hate you all.
I walked out of the... Okay. I looked around a little more inside.
This feels like, where's Waldo? I can never find that guy.
Who's Waldo?
Books are too hard!
I can picture, like, Gyricon just sitting in the library, just staring at a Where's Waldo book page. No, he's on the cover. Where the hell is he?
What? Who's Waldo? What the fuck is...
Wait, who's Waldo?
Seeing like
I
a, like,
No, really, who's Waldo?
like
we call
cut-
him Wally over here.
yeah,
Oh,
whatever.
Wait, Wally over
Commie.
there. Forgot about
I'm
that.
actually loving the idea of him, like, tearing out all the pages.
going for a stroll to get some crisps from Walkers.
Hey, who's
Boy.
Waldo? That is
Anyway,
not...
is Cabral? No, yeah, Lightning Rabbit is Twilight, so.
I thought I was Twilight, because I was
No,
Twilight.
you were Twilight last time because we didn't have, because Lightning Rabbit was, like, hungover and drunk.
Now that I'm in university accommodation, I'm going to have to change the voice up for Twilight a little bit. Hang on 1 second.
She doesn't want to be embarrassed.
Are you gonna get the fucking Pringles can, put it to your mouth, and make it sound like Bane?
Who's Waldo?
That's just Fluttershy.
I turned to see Twilight. I'll be damned! How does those ponies do that? always popping up when you least expect it.
Just like Walt.
I was gonna say, yeah, just like Waldo.
Oh, just a guy. Anyway, I need your help finding Waldo.
She nodded, a smile on her face.
Sure, what do you need?
Can you transport me to Can you transport Peter here? I need help with the guitar.
She laughed.
I actually misread that because I didn't think that he would be such a douchebag that, you know, he would teleport his friend in against his will rather than just teleporting over to him.
Kind of like how Twilight interrupted their little... Oh, no.
Peter, why are you crying? I was mourning my dead friend. What's up? Can you teach me how to play guitar?
Okay.
Well, shit.
Anyway.
Sure, oh wait.
Sure.
Sure, just give me a second.
2 seconds later.
Her horn began to glow, and the light flashed a few times. Then a brighter light filled the room. Then I saw Peter, mid-flight, appear in the room. Bad thing was, he was still flying, and slammed into the wall head first.
Wow, it's almost like forcibly teleporting your friend against their will without telling them first is a bad fucking idea.
You remember how earlier in this exact same story, like, fucking Celestia teleported him and Twilight to her room while they were, like, mid-sex, and, like, it was really awkward and hilarious for everyone involved, and they hated it.
Yeah.
So then he turned around and did the exact same fucking thing.
And not even to the same person, like, it's not karmic retribution, it's just being a dick.
It's just passing it on, you know.
Row rules.
It's like when people do it
slash
kind.
TP someone while they're running.
Yeah.
It's like when somebody does something kind for somebody else, and they're just like, oh, just pay it forward. It's like he's got the wrong fucking idea of paying it forward.
It's the opposite of paying it forward.
Paying it backward.
Exactly.
Paying it left.
Anyway.
Anyway. Let's see. Twilight chuckled.
No, he sat up, is the next bit.
Oh, wait, really? Oh, there it is. He sat up holding his head.
Damn it, what the hell happened?
Twilight chuckled.
Concussion.
Death. Sorry about that.
I'll scroll down.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, I didn't know you was flying.
Peter stood holding his head.
Don't worry about it. I've been in car crashes worse than that.
His head fell off. He's just holding it.
Like this one time I was going to the Drunken Clam. Oh god, you did that laugh so well.
Yeah, no, that's weird. I didn't think I could do that. I'm actually kind of surprised that I came out as well as it did.
Sometimes.
Twilight cocked her head.
Thank you.
Oh god. Peter chuckled in her confusion.
It was just what we used to... What the hell? It was just what we used to get from place to place. Car crashes, apparently.
Yeah.
That's how you traveled.
I think he nailed that right, actually.
A car crash is when you crash into each other.
No, we'd set up a wall, like a concrete barrier, drive the car full speed into it with no seatbelt on and go flying out the window to our destination.
Well, fucking
I'm glad they
apparently.
changed cars from that point.
It's a very pricey and inefficient way of doing things. We haven't moved past the Stone Age or something.
Damn, it's tradition.
Dangerous more than anything else.
Yeah, I like how Twilight asked this question, though.
Oh, God. Twilight brought a hoof to her chin.
Interesting. What else did you have on Earth?
Didn't she
Okay,
and
that's a-
Garuron have a long conversation about this in, like, chapter 2 or 3?
That is a broad, like, question, though. What do you want the complete inventory of everything that Earth had?
Yeah, so...
Sorry.
Stop.
That's like asking, what do people do?
It had car crashes, it had stupid questions, it had...
Ponies.
It's a lot like Equestria.
Yeah.
I held up my hand. Better stop them before they go into a long conversation.
Peter, I need your help.
He looked at me and raised an eyebrow.
Whoa, dude, what's happening to your pony body? You're human again.
Keep forgetting about this horrible plot twist, and it's not even good.
It's not even, like, no one else is really acknowledging it. Like, people will say, like, oh, hey, you're human. Alright, moving on.
Right, well... I sighed. I forgot I was human for a second.
So,
What, really?
Long story short, I'll tell you later.
Long story short, I'll tell you later.
Long story short, I'm not going to explain it. But first I need your help learning the guitar.
Go fuck yourself.
That's not how you use long story short. Also, I'd like to make a point that he's not the only one. I do forget I'm human sometimes as well.
Oh, that's true.
You?
I just realized I'm not a dog.
Oh my.
Think about that. That's darker than you expect.
Louis
Sometimes I
regrets
forget
that.
I'm human.
What tends to mean something.
He lost his humanity in that car accident that they have so often on Earth.
Yeah.
I can actually almost see like a dark comedy series having like a guy who just goes like, long story short, fuck you. Anyway, moving on.
I'd like to make a point they use car crashes to get from place to place, so...
Indeed. Actually, speaking of getting on.
Speaking of getting off. Oh, wait.
Hello.
Hello. Let's see. Peter got a cocky smile.
Hello. I see you. See you need the best guitar player in Equestria to help you learn.
I laughed at his boasting.
Yeah. Can you help?
He shrugged.
For a price.
I sighed.
Fun. What do you want?
He walked over and flew up till his mouth was next to my ear. He leaned in and started licking sensually, really making me uncomfortable.
I'm gonna give you 5 across the ass.
God.
I was gonna whisper that he likes earwax, but okay, that works.
Fuck my anus!
He just
You
goes
had
in
to
really
put-
close. Fuck my anus.
Jesus Christ. You have to let me play at your wedding.
Oh no.
I raised an eyebrow in surprise.
Oh, deal?
No. He landed on the floor.
All right then. Let's get learning.
Holy shit! Frederick stood out on the palace balcony looking up at the morning sky.
Oh,
A
Frederick's
smile
a character.
Hey, I'm so lively.
I forgot he was human.
Also, I just realized this. Every sentence either begins with a name, a pronoun, or the word the, then, or and. Every
So,
sentence.
a pronoun, an article, or a name.
Yes.
All right, so Frederick is standing on the balcony, staring out into the morning sky, and
Wondering
he's
why he
smiling.
hasn't been in this story for 5 years.
Yeah, pretty much. Praise the sun.
He was still overjoyed at Luna saying yes. The wedding was already planned out and everything, by Luna. But he didn't care. As long as there was a wedding, he didn't care what was going to be there.
God, I don't care.
He turned around to his servant, Tinker. Since he was marrying the princess, he was able to get the benefits of a prince.
Oh,
Tinker looked at him.
I guess I'll be Tinker, I suppose.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's.
What kind of voice would Tinker have? Is he a tinkerer or like Tinker
I
Bell?
think he's
Well, I
supposed.
don't know. He's
I
got
don't
the
know.
name Tinker.
Tinker, I assume, is since he's
Is
a
this someone who
blacksmith,
has
he
to go to the
probably has
bathroom
a
all the time?
tinkerer assistant guy.
Do you need something, sir? I guess so.
Frederick looked around, then back to Tinker.
Then back at him.
Oh
then
yeah,
back to Tinker.
go to the workshop and grab the black bag on my desk.
Tinker bowed.
Yes, sir.
He then turned and walked off the balcony.
I can't handle it!
You are royalty! You are royalty!
I left my black bag on the desk on the bottom floor. Could you get it for me? Yeah, I'll take the quick way down, sir.
He just like falls straight down.
Tinker was introduced to fucking Legend. No, God, whatever this is. No, he was like, "Oh shit, I've been living the dream," and then just immediately committed suicide.
I love Frederick's reaction to the suicide.
Frederick turned back and continued looking out over candlelight.
This is normal day in
I
Camelot, eh?
will watch Rome burn.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit. He just keeps watching.
See, I also like to think that Tinker just didn't notice, because, like, the balcony has no guardrails, apparently, so it's just a flat surface hanging over nothing. So he's just, like, turned around to walk off and doesn't notice, falls to his death.
Yeah,
Oh, God,
and then
pretty much.
Frederick just turns around and looks at it and goes, "Yeah, today was a good day."
Today was a good day to die hard.
Excuse me, Luna, I need another servant. What happens to them? You've asked for so many. I
Well,
don't know.
it's because you haven't built a railing.
David opened his eyes and sat up. He looked around in confusion. Okay. He looked around in confusion, trying to remember where he was. He looked over to his side and smiled at the pony next to him. He now remembers the night before. He and Rainbow Dash had come back from dinner talking and laughing. The next thing he knew, they was in bed.
Oh,
They were
They were
shit.
just sleeping. There was nothing. They were just sleeping.
He sighed. He didn't even know all those positions where possible.
Crisscross applesauce.
Where were they puzzles?
Are you like talking about scissoring? What the fuck was that? Right, continuing swiftly onwards. Rainbow Dash stirred and sat up. She looked at him and smiled miscellaneously.
I love when you smile miscellaneously.
I smiled, but it couldn't be categorized very well.
Oh
We
my
had
god,
to
I
leave
just
it
like
in
I'm
this
seeing like a
folder.
Mr. Bean smile, just like.
Perfect.
Okay. Who's Rainbow Dash?
Talking
Want to
Cabral.
go for another round?
He raised his eyebrows. He hadn't expected this.
Sure.
She sat up and jumped on him unexpectedly.
Started beating him in the face.
You want to have sex again? Okay. She then unexpectedly started having sex with him.
What a surprise!
I didn't expect this.
She consensually raped me. What a horrible character.
Mean a hug?
Yes, consensual rape equals hug.
Well, that explains so much.
Alright, I read my line.
No,
Wait,
you
did
didn't this
I
time.
did earlier. I guess you guys were talking a
Did
lot.
again.
Fine. This time, I'm not holding back.
Ooh.
David's eyes opened in surprise.
Then he turned to George Takei.
My.
Oh.
Oh my.
This isn't George Takei. He's having sex with a woman.
Oh.
I keep on saying this, but I actually can see like George Takei, like in like live action George Takei, sticking out of like the bed next to Rainbow Dash, going like, "Oh my,"
George Takei, am I right?
because he's homosexual.
Good nerve.
Zane walked out of the club like, what up, I got a big cock. Alright. Zane walked out of the club, yet another dead end during his search. Who the fuck is Zane? What is he
He's
doing?
the guy who keeps on like wandering around doing nothing of any importance.
Did he introduce this guy's OC literally to make him do nothing?
Yes, I've actually even like picked out a voice for him and been sitting on it for months because we've never actually had him like do. I think he's had like one line.
He's had 3
so far.
lines,
It's
actually.
like 3 lines so far, and he's been like a dozen chapters where he's only just kind of walked around aimlessly.
Zane walked out of the club, yet another dead end during the search. He sighed loudly. He had thought finding her would be easy. Guess he was wrong on that one. The city of New Maine is a large city, with a large population.
Really?
It would take forever to find just one pony.
What? Okay, who's he searching
Unless you use like a phone book or something.
Yeah, I mean, you could, like, just, you know...
Find a directory.
Well, she's trying to find Celestia.
Greg made his way to Sweet Apple Acres. He knew Louis was there and wanted to see what was keeping him away from home.
Holy fuck, David.
How about his wife and kids?
Oh, it's Greg, not David.
That brony dog, making pups and leaving home. They grow up to damn fast.
Yes.
You know, changing the 2 in that sentence gives it a very different meaning. He grew up with the intention of damning fast.
They're fast, damn young.
Oh, God.
As he walked, he heard a rustling coming from a bush. He looked at it and saw something sticking out of it. He walked behind the bush to see 2 ponies.
Oh, dear Lord, no.
Oh, no.
One was white with a red and black...
Mm-hmm.
Trainer Red, is that you?
Wait,
It's like Trainer Red's color palette.
Is this Twist?
Oh!
No, please. One was white with a red and black mane and tail. No, this is Blackjack.
Oh, Jesus, you're
Lying
right.
on his back, with his hoofs behind his head. Next to him was another stallion, who was light gray with a golden gray mane and tail. Both looked like metal, but was clearly hair.
Oh, fuck you. Metallic fucking manes?
Yes.
He was holding a pair of binoculars and was using them to look at the farm. Oh, this is that guy from the from the cover art.
Oh, gosh, yeah!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god, yeah.
This
Okay.
is the only scene he's in.
Alright, apparently he's boning R63 Blackjack. Cool.
I already hate him.
Yeah.
Greg cleared his throat.
What are you two doing?
They both turned around, and the white one spoke up.
Racist.
Oh, nothing. Finger in here just spied on Applejack.
Please tell me his name is Fear Ranger and not
Fear,
Anger.
anger. Fear, anger has just
I would
spied
say
on
Ranger.
Applejack.
I like Fee Ranger.
No. The one with the binoculars spun around.
Dude, I'm not spying, observing.
I love your voices, dude. Never stop. Okay, Greg looked at the pair, finding it strange that they were spying on Applejack.
Are you two gay? Oh, sorry.
Oh. He looked at the white Pegasus.
And you are? Rendar? Rendon?
Rendon.
Rendon, okay.
Like Brendan,
Rendon.
but... I am Rendon.
They call me Rendon.
Your parents gave you a horrible name. Do you know that, right?
Yes, I am aware.
And he dances on the sun.
You never had
Unfortunately,
tickets.
Rendon had skimped on his initial research and had chosen the name Rendon as being nicely inconspicuous.
Meanwhile, on the internet, what's the good name for my OC? Oh, I don't know. What do you like? I like Ren. Ren.
What's
What's
your
your name?
Damn.
What's your name? Brendan? Oh, I have a great idea.
What?
You're gonna love this, guys.
And I love
Totally
rendering.
reshape your name.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm an editor. My name's Brendan. Let's call you Brendan.
Yeah, exactly.
Weird names, Greg thought to himself.
Why are you spying on her?
Fear, anger, turn... God, that name.
Also, I love how he sounds like foreign here 'cause he's got like broken English. Not spy. Observe.
A spy. Observe.
Brendan smirked.
He has a crush on her. So
So he's
he's
stalking
going on
her.
a long quest to try to win her heart.
Fear, anger rolled his eyes.
I'll win her heart. You just watch me.
Is he drunk?
What?
Oh, hey, Mark.
Greg smirked.
This I've got to see. Mind if I join?
This is all
This
spy.
is why
I-
fucking Louis left you, because every time
I
you
love-
pretend to care about him, you just give up.
I love how basically what happened here was he was like, "Why are you spying on the farm?" And then they told him the reason. He's like, "Oh, cool. Can I join in?"
Oh,
And
you're
start spying on the
stalking.
farm.
Awesome.
I've always
You're
wanted to
stalking-
spy on Applejack.
You're stalking someone? Cool.
Fuck Louis.
Louis.
Brendan moved over a little.
Sure thing, man. Should be fun watching him fail.
Who's him?
Lol.
Fear, anger sighed.
I'm gonna fail.
Greg chuckled.
Yeah, sure. We'll see.
Meanwhile, back at the castle.
Princess Luna stood in her room, looking over the plans for her and Frederick's wedding.
As another person just walks off another balcony somewhere in the back.
You could just see people falling off the balconies in the distance. Like it's
On the
raining
foreground, there's just like bodies and some people sweeping them up into a pile.
It's
Oh,
raining
she's just like-
and-
She's just like planning out the room. She's like, and we'll have the cake here. And while she's doing that, at like this podium in the window behind her, you just see people falling.
You just hear the face.
Oh, God. Only a few more days till the wedding. All it needs now is the entertainment.
Falling
She
ponies
smirked.
from more balconies.
Only 2 ponies she knew could deliver a great performance. Everyone else sucked shit. Final scratch and her new singer, Nightwing.
Oh dear lord, that sounds like
Darkwing Duck! Right.
Actually, Nightwing is Batman's sidekick, the
Yeah.
first Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Yeah.
that is an actual superhero.
Cool, Nightwing.
Because in the future becomes Nightwing at some point.
I was in a rush, you can tell.
No.
Sorry, but was it still good? Hope you liked the video and the chapter. Remember to
It's
render.
not. It's not good when you're not in a rush.
Remember to render and render.
There you go. Well, that actually was only like 20 minutes, so do you guys want to go one more?
Yeah, why not?
Alright, this next one's also really short, so...
Oh my gosh, Bob Batteris is in this one.
Holy
Yes.
shit!
You were getting a return of all the characters he fucking wrote and forgot about.
Also,
Oh,
sounds
man.
speed. And I think
Yes.
we might be able to elaborate on later, because I heard Duhad, I liked your voice, so we can use him, the British one. Could we use him as like Espion?
Okay, we're talking about this later.
We'll deal with that when we're not reading. Anyway, chapter 30,
Voice-
new
voice
invitations.
Warning, I may not write tomorrow since it's Christmas, but if I do, it will be really short. Do you all mind a short chapter?
Yes.
Clearly, I have a huge problem with the 30 chapters I've read, because they're too long. Anyways, enjoy. Chapter 30. Malbatteris, the Brony Dragon, stood outside of Fluttershy's cottage. Well, he stood over it.
Yes.
He had been staying in the forest next to Fluttershy's and helping her out whenever he could. He loved going to Ponyville from time to time.
It's scaring the inhabitants.
The ponies fucking hated it.
Also,
The
that first...
ponies...
I was gonna say that first sentence is probably my favorite sentence. You stood outside. Well, he stood over it.
The ponies there used to hide in their homes when he came. Oh, God. But now they come out to greet him.
Sorry, I didn't get that until after. They hid in their homes while he came.
See, I'm glad Lightning picked it up.
You British
God damn
and
it.
appropriate minds.
They all know he's harmless. Everything was going his way, except for one thing. Fluttershy. Every time he came on her, she kept screaming and crying, and it
Whoa.
doesn't make any sense.
This makes
Oh
sense.
God, we're going to need a bigger fedora.
It's more
He may like her and want to be with her, but she just views him as a friend and helper.
Oh, God.
Friend-zoned.
Oh,
Nothing more.
TWF friends and.
Um,
Well, no, that's my
That
phrase when
Winfield.
that's supposed to do. That Winfield.
He sighed. Being a dragon had been one of his best ideas. At least it wasn't as bad as being a dog.
to be fair.
Yeah, that was the shittest idea. Who even does that?
who is? I'm Fluttershy, aren't I?
Yeah, you're Fluttershy. Wait, it's vinyl. Whatever, you're vinyl scratch now.
Oh, that's Vinyl Scratch. Ah, crap muffins. I gotta think of a voice for her. Wake up.
Smoker. Oh my god, okay.
I like it.
Said a loving voice. The
God.
kind of loving you hear from your fucking prison inmate partner.
Yeah.
Wake up.
In a
Which was
loving voice
accompanied
as well.
by something not so loving. A pillow to the face.
Oh.
Aaron groaned and sat up and looked at Vinyl with fake anger.
Wait, Aaron?
I'm up.
Is it
I'm
like
up.
Game Grumps.
Paul
He
Pink.
crawled out of bed and groaned again. To damn early.
To damn everything.
Everyone's just going out and damning everything
Yeah.
early.
Ah!
Vinyl laughed at him.
I told you not to party late last night.
He held up a hoof.
I know.
He looked at her and raised an eyebrow.
Why did you wake me up early? And why are you early? You usually sleep half the day before waking up.
Oh, dear Lord, he's French.
She smiled.
We have a gig.
Aaron looked straight at her and grinned. Finally! A gig! He had been waiting for the chance to do a gig with Vinyl.
Okay.
That was tuberculosis. Ironically enough, it was also caused by the story.
I
Oh,
thought it was
God,
caused by
no.
vinyl smoking disorder, but smoking disorder? What is that? What is smoking disorder?
Emphysema.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
After their first night together, she had invited him to stay at her house for a while. While he was staying, she caught him singing. Long story short, she asked him to be her new singer. She DJs, and he sings.
So,
Because all DJs have their vocalists.
singers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Some
You know,
do, I
the
guess.
best backing for a like a vocalist is a DJ. He doesn't actually...
I guess he's rapping then. I guess.
Oh my gosh. Please have something in this chapter for rapping.
Oh,
you better
God.
lose yourself in the music the moment.
Oh God. It's sweet. Where is it? Where is it?
He said with a large smile on his face. Vinyl grinned.
Are you ready for this? Dun 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 dun. Anyways.
Dun, 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 dun.
Right. We're going to perform at Princess Luna's wedding.
Oh,
Aaron's eyes widened.
Really? That would be like the biggest gig ever. Well, next to Princess Celestia's, but I don't think that she will be getting married anytime soon.
Vinyl nodded, still smiling.
I have plans for this will be my sorry, our biggest gig ever. What are you gonna play? What are we going to play there besides DJ and singer?
Aaron raised an eyebrow, doing a half smile, and chuckled. Wait, okay, so he has one eyebrow raised and half of his mouth open.
Oh God, he's a stroke victim.
Oh, Eddie's French.
Hold on. Let me get a picture for you right quick, okay?
Oh jeez.
It's not like a horrible. I
You
promise.
got like a handlebar mustache on him too.
Crap. Hold on.
All right, what we're doing? I'm just going to read this line at the end of the sentence, which is, "Oh, I know the perfect song." Apparently,
What is it?
There.
Oh,
Here. Just go to this page and you'll
Oh
understand why.
no!
I can-
Oh God, Shepard, no!
This is what I'm imagining he looks like.
Yeah, okay, it's the Shepard picture. It's the
Yep.
it's the creepy Shepard.
Where are we at now?
What is it?
She questioned. Is your line?
She questioned. He smirked.
I have to teach it to you first. Trust me, with me singing it, it will be awesome.
Yeah. Thank you,
You're
Mr. Clouseau.
I want a hamburger. Alright. She took a step closer.
I trust you. Now, I want you to start teaching me the song now.
Aaron raised an eyebrow.
Why start ready now? We are French. We do not have to practice anything.
Wedding's in 2 days, Frenchie.
Aaron was shocked.
2 days, sacre bleu. Well, follow me. We need to start running.
She laughed and put a hoof over his neck.
Come on.
Put a hoof over his neck. She meant to fucking wring his neck out.
I guess. Also, she's like over his neck, so she's like holding her hoof like ascended, like next to his neck. Come on, teacher.
I was laying down on the couch downstairs at my house, bored out of my mind. Peter had taught me a little, but had to leave early, because he was probably in the middle of something kind of important when you fucking yanked him out of the sky. Now, I'm here with no one to keep me entertained. Even Twilight had to leave, something about helping Pinkie Pie. Today was going to be boring as hell. Like, seriously, there's no video games or computers here?
Really?
Nothing to do. I began to hear a loud noise outside. I've heard something like it before, but I can't place my finger on it.
People falling from the balconies at Luna's castle?
Yeah, the very faint screams.
It sounded like blood splatter. I couldn't tell what it was.
I noticed it was the sound of a fighter jet. But there's no jets in Equestria. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Implications.
Oh, no. What is this?
Oh, fuck, it's Raw Havoc. He's back. Lightning, it's returned.
Oh, God. Too spooky for me.
I sat up and walked over to the window and pulled the curtains back a little. At first, there was nothing in the sky. But then I saw what looked like a pony flying. But not a Pegasus. This pony had a black box on its back and large metal-like wings on either side. A sort of engine was on the back, giving it more speed. Strange.
Okay,
I didn't know they made those here.
Hold on. I just want to say, before I read any further about anything about what's about to happen, I want to say that I want to take numbers right now. Is this a pony, like a brony, who came to Equestria and had metal wings grafted to their flesh? Or is this a brony who came to Equestria and invented, a flying machine? A jet fighter
flying machine. If they invented a flying machine, they must be a fan of Doctor Who or steampunk.
Yeah, I'm going to put in for invented the machine.
And they love steampunk.
Okay,
I'm going to put in this story is, terrible.
Alright, thinking about it, I'm probably going to agree with you guys that's probably a flying machine. But if it turns out to be some hideous mutant, half plane, half pony...
I wanted to come to Equestria, but I wanted to do it as a plane. And then I decided that was just a little bit too fucking stupid to respect, so...
I did it because I thought Fluttershy would love me.
What do you want to go as? I want to go as a pony. What do you want to go as? I want to go as a dragon. Okay, what do you want to go as? I want to go as a dog. What do you want to go as? I want to go as a plane.
It just got stupider and stupider as it went on.
I like planes.
What do you want to go as? I want to go where my son goes.
Oh.
Right,
God.
anyways.
Okay.
Reference to what's her face.
When it was close to the ground, the wings snapped back into the box, and the pony skidded to a halt outside the door.
And died.
Soon came the sound of knocking.
No way.
Soon came the sound of knocking.
I am the one who knocks. I grinned. I knew who the pony was. I walked to the door and opened it.
Jesus Christ.
Is it really?
Well, hey there, Frederick.
He was looking at me strangely and smiling.
Now, how do you get your body back?
I laughed and moved aside for him to enter. As he walked in, I answered.
Let's just say, don't allow Greg to perform a spell on you. Okay.
Frederick chuckled.
I'll keep that in mind, eh?
It's a good thing he lives so close to Canada and can get down a Canadian accent really well.
I looked at the device on his back.
So, what's with the flying machine?
Fancy flying machine.
Oh, what's with the fancy flying machine?
There you go.
he looked at back and grinned. Yeah, you got that all right.
Yes.
Right. This here is a new project I've been working on. It'll allow old ponies to fly, even if they aren't Pegasi, and make Pegasi totally relevant, eh?
Fuck the Pegasi.
Let's get rid of one
it over.
species.
Must have taken a while to build.
He nodded.
Oh, yeah, it did. 4 years of work. Just
4 years?
Yeah,
I've
apparently.
only been here for 5.
Yeah, wow. He just like arrived and was like, you know what this place needs? Jets.
You know what this needs? A jetpack and some sort of fuel source.
Can't wait for
Guys, we
fucking
need a
Total
jetpack.
World Conquest.
Oh god, yeah, it's the insult that made a man out of whatever the hell it made a man out of. He got kicked in sand in his face by a Pegasus and decided to show them all up.
Yeah.
I
what
just
it is.
finished it the other day. This was just a test flight, and I must say, his performance was excellent.
Much like David.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his ass is tighter than a drum.
His ass is tighter than a drum. I nodded. Very impressive. I looked at his goggles and saw a small button on the side.
What's with the goggles?
They're Googles.
Oh, what's with the googles? Alright.
Google Glass.
I say Googles because Google Glasses.
Oh, right, yeah. I was like, wait, no, that's
He
not good.
smiled
There's a
proudly.
button on them, so.
You dumb.
Oh, those goggles are a new design by me. They can zoom in and out and see in fog and darkness. Yeah. The limit is over a mile, which would be impressive. Which would be impossible without magic. I love it being a unicorn. Yeah, certainly beats being a Pegasi with these babies, or an Earth pony in general. Anyway, I
Fuck the Earth ponies.
made them for the Wonderbolts because they can't fly normally. Their manager was complaining about how them getting injured during training in shows due to night darkness or fog. Or heavy fog.
Hold on a second. Normally, they don't do shows at nighttime unless it's a well-lit area. Secondly, why would you even do a show when you see heavy fog coming in the distance? Also, can't you just divert it because you're Pegasi?
Don't you know that Spitfire is like really poor, and like any attempt that anyone I like to think that the Wonderbolts are slowly fading out of into obscurity, and like nobody's really like hiring them for gigs anymore. So somebody will, like hire them to perform in like the middle of like a horrible like hurricane disaster, and Sword's like, I don't know about this Spitfire. It seems kind of dangerous. She's like, damn it, Sword, you have to go.
I just like the idea of Spitfire being completely incompetent as a leader, and it's just like, yeah, well, fuck it. Everyone's going to get like horribly mangled in these horrible conditions, but we're doing it anyway. This is a really bad idea.
Oh dear lord. Coming
You
up.
can get me a perlite thought? Can you get me a perlite thought?
He smirked.
Oh, do you know how much these cost to make?
1 million for filling Jillian.
Oh man, it's gonna cost me like a week's worth of work waiting tables. Oh,
Dude, I'm gonna have to work for like a whole 20 minutes to fucking afford this. You kidding me?
oh Jesus.
Damn.
No, that's Skycon. No, probably a lot.
He nodded.
A lot indeed. Oh yeah, these they are too expensive to just give away to just any pony, eh?
He reached into his bag with his magic.
Oh, but you are not just any pony.
You're my best friend.
Also, hasn't he known?
Wait, have they ever met?
They have
They met like once or twice, yeah.
for 5 minutes.
When?
Remember,
he proposed to
like,
Luna.
he showed up when he was like Luna tried to rape him, and he briefly met him, and then he set up Luna with this horrible idiot by fucking straight up asking her, and then acting all superior about just asking her.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I feel like he's now like just entitled to it. It's just like, well, you got me Luna, so goggles.
Yeah.
Ah, well.
Anyway.
He threw a pair of red-tinted goggles at... Oh,
fuck you.
no! That's
And it
what they are.
continues.
Oh.
Hello! See, we're like, the farther along we go, the more we understand.
Yeah. Should I cut?
He threw a pair of red-tinted goggles at me, which I caught.
You're my friend.
You poor Canadian.
I smiled.
Thank you, Frederick. God, it took you long enough. Is there anything I can do to repay you? Don't ask.
He nodded.
Oh, yeah, just one thing. Oh, alright. Will you name it a do?
Guys,
Oh, come to my wedding. I need a best man.
The last one fell
And
off
literally every single other one threw themselves off the balcony before I can ask them.
They walked up.
You're it there,
Well,
buddy?
What's up, Lightning?
so Frederick is his friend.
Yes.
You could call him Frederick. Jimmy Frendricks, am I right?
My fave.
My fav.
Five Nights at Frederick's.
My 5-4.
My fav.
My lel. Alright. Fucking hell.
Best man fell off.
You are the light of my love.
Best man?
Best man? Why me? He barely knows me. I know.
We all
I'd
know.
love to be your best man, but why me? Why not one of your other friends? God!
Frederick chuckled. Oh my god.
Do I look like I have other friends? I mean, I am fucking desperate right now, I'll tell you, oh yeah.
Luna was like, do you have a best man? And he was like, oh, well, you know, I don't really have any friends. And she was like, you fucking whip bitch, you better get a friend.
Oh god, have you ever seen Kill Bill?
Yeah, I have.
You looked at the scene of the wedding, like the wedding plan. It's like, okay, so all of your friends and family go on this side, and who's on that side?
Oh my god, yeah.
Also, I was just thinking, like, Luna's like, oh, do you have any friends? And then you hear in the background, not anymore.
And I got one. I have no friends. I mean, I've been in the workshop for almost the whole time I've been here. You're my. Oh god, that's sad. You're my first real friend I've made here. I'm not desperate.
It took you 5 years to make a fucking single friend. I held out my hand for him to shake.
Oh, well then, I'll be there. Whatever.
He reached out and shook my hand, which felt strange. I mean, have you tried to shake a pony's or horse's hoof?
Yeah?
No.
Why?
Wait, you have?
Have.
Oh,
Why?
My sister goes horseback riding a lot. I've been there a few times. She took care of horses as well, so.
I mean,
So, like, why did you pick up a horse's hoof and just hold it?
I'd be
Just
terrified of that.
cleaning the back hooves.
Oh, okay, true.
Okay, well, fair enough.
You do, yeah. Anyway, I'll
I just imagine you, like, walked up and started, like, feeling up their hooves and it started, like, shuffling around uncomfortably, like, what are you doing wrong?
Anyway,
That would be interesting.
I'll pick you up before the wedding also. Try and wear something nice. These clothes are, how do I say this nicely? Stupid.
At least Canadians are honest.
I laughed.
I know. I was wearing them ironically. I'll try and get some before the wedding. God, okay, not actual $5, but like fictional $5 says that he gets a tuxedo and then insists on cutting off the fucking like sleeves or something stupid.
No, he's gonna get a blazer. With the longest tails possible.
Hey, he turned to the door. You better. I'll tell Luna to tell Celestia about your appearance. I am off now. I'm now off. Time to test this baby out for some more. Mm-hmm.
When he walked out of the door and closed, a loud boom was heard as he took off. Oh, he died.
He exploded.
Yeah.
And now he has no friends at all.
Slam cut to the funeral.
No, it exploded. He was totally fine from the explosion. He was so high up that he was just, like, launched onto a balcony and then fell off.
Oh, God. Irony.
Those dead balconies, you know?
Fucking hell, those balconies. #1 cause of death in Equestria.
Next to coconuts.
That device he has is pretty awesome. I looked down at the goggles in my hands, just like the ones I wear as a pony, just a little heavier. I tried to put them on, but they was too big. They would only fit a pony's head. Damn.
They were his goggles.
They
He
wasn't
kept
too
them
big.
like a shrine and decided maybe after 5 years I should probably give them back.
I walked upstairs to my room and placed them on my desk. I picked up one of the books I had recently grabbed from the library and began to read about the Pony and Griffin War. Okay.
Okay.
As you do.
Ponies
It
are
seems that there had been a
society.
war over 1,000 years ago.
Really?
More precise, it was 1,283 years ago.
Thanks for telling
A
us.
very interesting subject.
Oh, I bet.
I wonder where the Griffin territory is now. I mean, I know they're out there, but where? Maybe me and my friends could go searching for it in the near or distant future.
I sense a
Wait,
future
hold on,
chapter coming up.
Wasn't there like a whole plot point that got dropped like 20 chapters ago about how bronies were rampaging across the Griffin Kingdom?
Oh yeah!
Huh?
Yeah, I remember that. Was that this story where they were like, "There's
Yeah.
gonna be a war soon"?
Yeah, it was something like that. It was like that. What was it? Was like they were looking for like one particular like griffin or something, and so like Celestia was having to deal with that as like a diplomatic crisis,
Oh yeah.
and that's why she had to send them off to go and find Malbataris while she dealt with that.
Oh yeah! What the fuck is going on then?
Another war. I
What the hell?
suppose.
Was it like a different? By the way, who fucking sits down and reads a history book and is like, I wonder where Austria went. Maybe someday I can't find it.
In this case, it actually been more along the lines like, where is Germany now?
Yeah, you're right.
Where's Germany now?
Oh my god. Okay. Fuck this story again. Okay. I laughed at the thought of me and the other Brodies just going through the wilderness, facing who knows what and finding the lost, okay, maybe not lost, city of the Griffinids.
Wait, why is there only one city of Griffins? Did they lose their country in multiple cities?
Apparently not, because again, we got mention of a fucking Griffin kingdom. I don't think it's a city-state.
Well, shit, I don't... I shook my head and continued to read. Well, good, bad, or so
done.
damn awesome words can't explain.
There is no middle finger big enough.
Thank you, 2DD2.
Anyways, you can tell I'm in a good mood. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh wow, this is fucking dated. I just got the new game Rage, so I know what I'm doing tonight. Remember to,
Arnar.
No, I'm trying to think of something clever. It's gotta be.
Let's see.
Reblog and retweet.
There you
Also,
go.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, and Merry
Merry
Christmas to all of
Christmas.
you. It may be like October the 14th when we record this, but whatever, it's kind of sort of Christmas
It's
close-ish.
basically Christmas. It's
Might
really
as well be Christmas. I mean, come on. It's cloudy outside
We
for
are
me. It might as well be Christmas.
Hey. Soundspeed, Duhad, Cabral, and Lightning Rabbit are reading Living the Dream for you. It is basically Christmas.
It's all
Yeah,
Christmas.
like this is Christmas come very early or very very late.
Depending on your point of view.
Yeah, depending on your
That's what it
outlook
means.
on life. This is either 10 months late or 2 months early.
Yeah. You know what really bothers me still? It's always summer in Australia when it's Christmas. That just is really weird to me.
That is a little bit weird. At any rate, at least two of us have to go and do things, and the rest of us probably have other things we should be doing. So, thank you all for joining us. We'll see you guys next time.
Please get a life.
Let's read.